Being home in this house definitely inspires me a lot to write. My music started and grew when I was like in this room. When you can put what you're feeling like in your heart and in your mind into something so poetic, it makes you look at it in a different perspective. Just to sing about it makes you feel so much better. Set me free. Oh, set me free. My name is Lexie Hayden, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been playing guitar since I was 13, and I started playing piano when I was 8. My earliest musical memory is probably all the way back to middle school. I did like the girls' choir, I did like the theater group when I really started finding my own voice. I remember singing in front of the entire school at the end of 8th grade at our concert, and I had my first solo. That's when I went in front of the entire school and I sang, and the whole school was just like, had no idea that I can sing. I've been so lucky, I am the girl with golden hair. I want to sing it out to everybody. What a joy, what a life, what a chance. I decided to start taking guitar lessons when I was 14, and I had started teaching myself. I'm not going to get really good unless I can have someone teaching me. So that's when I kind of said to my mom, like, I want to start taking lessons. And so middle of my freshman year, I got my favorite person in the world, Brent, and he became my teacher when I was about 15. And to this day, Brent still taught me everything I need to know. I didn't really know what I wanted to do until I came to high school and, started listening to other singer-songwriters and artists. When it comes to musical influences, the only person who has ever truly inspired me is Taylor Swift. And that is because when she started out is when I started, and I definitely saw her as like this role model. She was this real person who struggled so long. Like, she came from a high school where she got bullied, and she had boy problems, and she had this best friend. She was just such a relatable girl. And she inspired a ton of girls to just write about what they felt and sing, and I definitely started singing and writing and playing guitar because of what she did. This is something that I've been struggling with for about a year now. It's been a huge part of my life. I came into freshman year as a solo singer in college and, started off doing open mic by myself, and was noticed by a guy that was in my orientation group who played guitar and wanted to be my guitar player. About a month later, we started really practicing together. We loved the same kind of music. We loved country. We loved making songs acoustic, and we just both got so excited about the same stuff. It came to the point in all friendships where you're like, are we just friends? Is there something more there? We both kind of said, well, I kind of always had feelings for you, but I never want to say anything, and it kind of just came out. And What we didn't realize then is it was like the wrong time for that to come out. So come January, I said, you know what? Can't do this anymore. Can't sing with you anymore. I can't talk to you anymore. I can't be your friend anymore until I'm done and moved on. He just wasn't setting me free, essentially, in the end. This is something I definitely struggled with, like getting my own emotions out of songs in the beginning, because that's how I best express myself. Set Me Free was something that I had been struggling with all those emotions for like a year, and it wasn't until my roommate, who loves music, came up to me and said, you know, I started writing this song, but I don't know if you're gonna like it. I'll show you what I have so far. And what she had was the 2 verses and the chorus, and she puts it down, it's on the laptop, and I'm just like, this is incredible, like why didn't you show me this before? This is so good. And then I start messing around on the guitar, and I start getting a little melody and, you know, messing around with different things, and then I start singing it to the point where like we had an agreed upon melody. She was like, how'd you do that? Like, how did you just come up with this melody out of nowhere? And we're just like, we need to finish this right now. So then we just start like writing more and like putting bridge together and putting the next verses together and, you know, really getting the emotions out. And that was definitely something that I needed. I needed someone to give me a start. I needed someone to say, this is where you need to take this song. This is where you need to take your emotions. And it was from an outside perspective. It was like, you don't know what you're feeling, but like from the outside, this is what we see. And this is how we feel about your situation. Shout out to Ashley and Stephanie. To be able to get them into a song finally and like choose what path I wanted that song to go on. The sad, upset, angry, I want you back, I don't want you back, like everything kind of meshed together and went on one path. And that was so therapeutic for me, because I think that was something that I couldn't accept myself, that I needed to be set free. Steph saw the whole thing and she put it into words. There were so many directions. I just couldn't pick it, and Steph chose it for me, and I think it was fate right there.
Alright, you going over? Yeah.
All starts out just the same. Twisted minds play. I met Sam a year ago. He had come to see me sing an open mic once or twice. Sam was a singer, songwriter, producer, trying to get his way into the music industry. He was making this country track, and he was like, where am I gonna find a country singer? And was like, that girl who I saw sing an open mic. And I remember meeting him. It was definitely like an incredible experience. Just seeing this guy sit at a computer and just make it sound so good. So I started recording vocals with Sam, and I came to him with Set Me Free. I said, I have this song, I really need a track. I know how talented he is. He was definitely a big part of Set Me Free, because he's gonna be helping me produce it and do the track and everything. Me and Steph, we fully trust him to do his thing here.
Okay, ready?
It all starts out just the same. Twisted minds playing games. Take it easy, move it slow. This can't go on now, let her go, let her go.
I felt like during the chorus you seemed a little rushed still. Yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of? I mean, you're singing, it's your song.
Set Me Free is, you know, me pouring myself into it. It's Steph pouring herself into it. It's going to be Sam pouring himself into it. These talented people that I have surrounding me are going to help me produce this song in the end. It all starts out just the same. Twisted minds playing games. Take it easy, move it slow. This can't go on now, let her go, let her go. Tell her all she wants to know. Never the words you
set me free.